this is my prop box. I got it from Staples. It has a cover. Ooh. So it stays like that. There's like some holes, so it gets some aeration already. I don't need to do anything, which is great. So my mix is perlite, sphagnum moss cut up into pieces, and not a lot of it. And then I also use this stuff, contra soil. It's aquarium substrate, fine black. I've heard that it doesn't disintegrate as fast as stratum, fluval stratum. And I don't know. I mean, I've only used it for a little while, like less than a week maybe. But these are all my propagations. These are all my little propagations. This is the root. I found a root. This is rooting in a matter of days. Put this in a couple of days ago. Already got a root. Pilea glauca aquamarine. My string of hearts is growing new shoots already. There are roots. Let's see if we can see any on here. Well, they're a little too small and I don't want to take them all out and disturb them all, but some of them are rooting. A lot of them are growing new shoots. Then I also have this little tiny string of frogs. It has 5 leaves, so I'm going to remember that so that I can see when it's growing. I do see roots. It's way too hard for me to get the roots on camera. It's ridiculous how small and fine they are. So, but that'll be exciting when I notice new leaves and stuff. So this is my prop box, and I love it. These are all my shallow roots, thin roots propagations. Then I'll show my bigger prop box. I also have some string of hearts propagations going in these adorable little seed starter domes. They're definitely rooting and growing new shoots. This is pretty new. I put these in here yesterday, and I think they're going to be really happy in here. I was putting them in these baggies inside nursery pots, and it just takes up too much space to do it that way. So I'm just experimenting with different ways. Here are my bigger root prop box things. I have a Hoya obovata. That is rooting, hopefully. I mean, there's tons of aerial root points, so I'm sure that this will root soon. This is the same thing. That variegation's very cute. Not gonna lie, I wanted no variegation, but I guess I can't complain. I could just maybe give it less light if I don't like the variegation. This is Hoya carnosa. And that's just a piece of sphagnum moss. I'm not expecting that to root anytime soon. This is Scindapsus. I took it right off of a plant last night. Look at all those roots coming in. Crazy. More Scindapsus. Hopefully this one will actually root. If it doesn't, that's okay. I have plenty. This one, I guess one of the roots is dying. I don't know why. That root's fine. I don't know. And then I have a begonia. I'm not going to pull it out because I don't want to disturb it. I hope it works. This is a wet stick of the begonia. I don't see anything happening. This has been like over a week. Nothing's happening. Yeah, that's my second prop box. I need to get this one under a light soon. I have more lights coming. My mom picked them up for me. But for now, they're just living over here. And for a couple days, they're going to be fine. I'm not that worried about them. They get the light from the gecko's light. This is my janky propagation method. I mean, it works wonders. I will say it works wonders. I started this on April 30th. So it's been about 2 weeks, which is crazy to think about. And these are all the new growths because I only put mature leaves in here. There were no new little babies. So they're definitely rooting. They're definitely happy. I can't wait to have more. I'm so excited. And there's a little bit of water on the bottom. And so that kind of creates a humidity dome. And I just leave it halfway open. Hard to do that with one hand. And then I have it on like a little shelf, kind of. More Pilea glauca. Don't really care about that. More begonia lucerne. We'll see if that works. Actually, let's look. This node, I don't know. It's putting out a leaf that's dying. It's putting out a second leaf. At least I think that's a leaf. I don't see roots anywhere. I don't know. These propagations, they're propagating in soil. They're looking great. Like the leaves are firm and plump. They're just in a little clear pot, staying moist. Same with these, Scindapsus. So far, rooting in soil has been the best and fastest, I think. I don't know. I took a bunch out and put them into other places to experiment. I don't know. It's not a good experiment because I didn't start them all at the same time. So don't listen to me. I'm just saying. I don't really know what the best way to propagate it is, but so far I really like soil. Last but not least, I have this little propagation station that I just got, so it doesn't have many props going in it, and it's water propagation. It's not like my favorite method, but I figured it would be a fun little thing to do. And I do love watching the roots grow every day, like looking at them in water. I really like it. And I kind of like this better than these because these fall off the hook so easily. I've dropped them so many times. So I'm thinking that this on a hook up here should be good. This philodendron fell out of my pot today. It like separated from the roots. So I popped it in here. I don't know if that's enough of a node to root, but I'm gonna try because I love that plant. It's so cute. More Scindapsus, lots of Scindapsus. 1, 2, 3. More begonia. And then some string of hearts. I wanted to see what water propagation looked like for them. I always think it looks so cute when they're like hanging out of the water versus the butterfly method, which is not as cute. So yeah, that's just for fun. I don't know. We'll see what happens.